Let's decorate the monthly spread in my Catchall Happy Planner. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, like I said, we're going to decorate the April monthly calendar in my Happy Planner vertical. I'm using this one as my personal planner. It's pretty much my catch-all. I'll make notations regarding a variety of different things that I have going on, whether it's related to work, family, social media, whatever. This is the main hub, so there will be a slight notation in here for a variety of things. So to put this one together, I'm going to pull a couple of holiday stickers from Happy Planner. I've also got kellofaplan seasonal stickers. This one's got some holidays in the back. And then in this book, I'm finally ready to pull out the bluebonnet stickers. So let's go ahead and get sticking. All right, so first of all, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and white out a few of the days that I know I already have stickers for. So that's going to be April Fool's Day, Palm Sunday, and Easter. And then over here, we've got Good Friday, and I'll white out Passover begins. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting down some of these blue bonnets. There are two stickers here that are for the edge, and I'm going to put those all the way across the bottom. So let's go ahead and start getting these out of here. And I will try not to damage them. Sometimes when I pull my stickers out, I'm just a little dangerous. So I think what I will do, this sticker is actually made to fit across 4 boxes in the kellofaplan planner. So I think it's not quite an exact match in Happy Planner. So I'm going to start on this side because I will have to do a little patch here. So now I need to kind of match these up because we are going to run straight across here, and hopefully I can make it all the way. If not, then I will probably pull you know, some of the individual stickers and try to patch those in. So let me get this other one out of the book here. I'm going to make sure I get these holes lined up right because I am going to have to punch this. And I'll try not to disturb those too much. And I'm going, it looks like actually it is going to go all the way. So I'm going to actually lay it down in the left corner. And we'll let that one run over just a little bit right there. So that worked out pretty good. So I just need to get these pages separated again. And that's perfect. I love that. That adds a little nice little touch on the page. Okay, and then she's also got some corner stickers in here, and I was thinking about putting one up here. Now, of course, these flowers will be upside down when I do that, so I'm not exactly 100% sure if I'm going to like the look of that. So I guess I can pull it. And actually, I'm going to get my wax paper out. I have a piece sitting right here. And I'm going to lay it on this wax paper and see if I like it or not. Because lately I have a hard time, if I put a sticker down and I change my mind, I'm having a hard time getting them off the page. So let's just see what we think about this. Now that is definitely upside down, but honestly, it's really not bothering me too bad. And I don't really have anything going on the 7th. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put down an upside down floral. So, you know, got the stickers. I want to use them. And I've been holding on to these, just waiting. So I do want to put down a few of these florals, and then I want to come in with some functional boxes and some washi tape. That might look a little weird. It looks a little weird to me, but well, we're going to go with it. Okay, so I think I am going to pause momentarily on the florals, and then I want to put down some boxes, and I also want to put a long box over here. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and put that long box down, and I want to put in some washi as well. So let's go ahead and grab this one. We're going to put it over here on the side. And this will just kind of be a running list of, things that pop up or things that I need to do that aren't yet scheduled. I just don't want to forget about them. And we may come in and add a little something here eventually. In fact, I might just go ahead and do it because I do not anticipate this list being very long. So let's grab something out of here. These little boots are cute. I think they're a little big. I think I want to use the boots and the baskets and these other things in my spread. So let's hold off on that for just a minute. And let's go ahead and grab some washi. And then I'll start putting down some of those functional boxes. So we are going out of town on the 4th. We're going to go visit my daughter and her family for the weekend. So I definitely want to put down some washi tape to kind of mark off those days. Most of the time in my monthly, washi tape is decorative, but this time I'm going to let it be an indicator that we are going to be out of pocket this weekend. So is everyone ready for April? I can't believe it's April. This just got here so fast, and golly, as soon as April comes and then Mother's Day, next thing you know, it's summer, and then, the year is just flying by. So, yeah, that is going to be a little bonkers. Actually, you know what? We are coming home on the 6th, but I might take off on the 7th. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that open. Because by the time we go, I will be finished with my month-end reporting at the office, and I'm going to need to start working on my taxes. I just can't stand doing those taxes. I mean, I work in finance, so all day long at work, I'm looking at numbers and spreadsheets and financial statements. I just really don't like doing it again in my personal time, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and start putting down some of my holiday stickers, and we are going to pull those from this kellofaplan in the back of the seasonal stickers, and she may even have this in the back of Brilliant Blooms, but she's got holiday stickers. So I'm going to grab a few from here, and then the ones that she doesn't have, I will pull from my Happy Planner books. So I know, let's see, April Fool's Day is going to have to come from the Happy Planner books. So let's take her Palm Sunday. Oops, I better get my tweezers out. I feel like that's going to be damage if I use that Fiskars thing. Okay, so this is the 13th, Palm Sunday. And then we've got Easter on the 20th. I can't believe, Easter's coming up. I'm telling y'all, the older I get, the faster the year goes. I think I'm going to kind of put this down at the bottom because I'll probably end up putting a little box here to make a, just a small little notation. Okay, and then on the 18th, we've got Good Friday. She's got one of those. When my girls were little, we used to always go to the zoo on Good Friday. And we've tried that a few times with my grandsons, but it seems like the last few times we went, there was so many road closures and a lot of construction down in the area where the zoo is, so the traffic was just horrendous. And then, of course, the humidity was 100%. So sometimes, I want to do those things, but man, the weather just makes it so miserable. Okay, let's go ahead and put down this April Fool's Day sticker from the Happy Planner. And then they also had a tax day sticker. This is a really old book. This one's from Happy Memory Keeping, Dates and Holidays. It's the one with the ice cream cone on the front. I wonder if tax day should be in a box. I guess not. None of these others are in boxes. All right, so I think we're done with that. I'm going to set that aside, and let me see. I've got a list over here to the side so that I don't forget anything. So I'm going to make sure those are all of the holidays and things. I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm ready to go ahead and start putting down some boxes, and I'm going to grab those. Let me get this wax paper out of here. I'm going to go ahead and grab those from, of course, the Bluebonnet section. And I counted up, and there should definitely be enough to go around for what I need. So I'll probably try to speed this up just a little bit so that y'all aren't miserable watching me lay down boxes. I don't need one for April Fool's Day. I will put a sticker here for our little road trip. And I'm going to just put this little dark blue one here. I love the blues in this little collection. It is so pretty. And I've got a friend who has a birthday here. I need to make sure I don't forget to reach out to her. So let me go ahead and put a bullet point there. Then we've got Palm Sunday. The little family that we're going to visit, that one of those grandchildren is going to be turning 18 months on the 14th. So I want to put down a little sticker for that. And this is the daughter that is pregnant with baby number 3. She is due September 21st, so she's going to have to go through the heat of the summer. So I'm sure she'll be in the pool every day. And then we've got my future son-in-law. His little niece has her birthday here, and we always send gifts for her. So I need to make sure I put down a little bullet point there so I don't forget to do that. And the 23rd is actually my 3-year planner Instagram. So I'm sure y'all have heard this story before, that I started my Instagram for hand lettering when I started my hand lettering journey. But then later, when I realized that people were, posting pictures of their planners, I thought, ooh, let me just edit my name a little bit, and I can do that too. So on the 30th is my husband's birthday. I definitely need to put a sticker there. I mean, it's, I'm not going to forget it, but, I need to put a sticker there. So let's see, what size do I want for that one. I guess I can stay with this smaller size here. I don't want to cover up too much of my florals, of course. And then on the 24th is that Design Bundles $1 sale. So I definitely want to get a bullet point there. Uh-oh, I put that on the wrong day. I wrote that down as the 24th. Oh, that's right. Wait, is it the last Wednesday or the last Thursday of the month? I think it's the last Wednesday. So let me pull this up and add it to the 23rd. Okay, that'll work. All right, so let me see. Is that everything? I feel like I'm missing something. Actually, no, that is everything that I have for this month so far. So I've got I got a little damage here from pulling up that bullet point. Okay, let's come back in and add some more of these florals. And I might want to drop in some more washi, just, decoratively. So let's have a look at these other stickers. I know I wanted to grab those little boots and these baskets. I think they are super cute. So I need to position this where I can see it. Okay, these cowboy boots are kind of big. I don't know that I want to put them directly above these flowers. So I might have to save those for a weekly spread. I do like these smaller boots here. So I'm going to grab these, and I'm going to put them over here on the 17th. And I want to take all of these little pieces. This basket is really cute. So let's put him, where, oh, where, oh, where? Maybe just up here on the second. There's nothing going on that I know of for the second. And we've also got this pretty little one here. Now, I wonder, you know what? I might be able to put this one over here. Let's put this one here, because I know I won't have a ton of things to put in that box. Okay, I've got one basket and one cowboy boots left. So I might save those for a weekly spread. Of course, I would have to add on to that because I wouldn't really have anything else other than, you know, florals to put down. I might want to pull a little quote to put here. Let's see what we have for quotes in this book. The great gift of Easter is hope. That's good. Spring adds new life and beauty to all that is. I wonder if that would fit down here. Let's try that one and see if, I think it will fit down here. I'm wondering if I want to set it on a little bit of washi tape though. Or if I just want to, I think I'll just put it down here. Okay, now let's come in and let's put down some of this washi tape in a few other places just to get, you know, something extra on the page. Maybe I'll just put it on the 16th, just so that I have a little bit on each row, is kind of what I'm thinking. And then I'll put maybe some on the 22nd. Actually, maybe I'll put it on the 21st and the 22nd. And where else? Let's see. Now I've got a little bit on each row. That might be pretty good, actually. I'm kind of feeling like my top is really blank. I would really like to get some color up there. So let's have another look at the florals. All of these florals are, you know, they're not cascading. They're all standing straight up. So I might not be able to add anything up here and have it look, you know, aesthetically pleasing to me. So yeah, I might need to skip that because there are two of these that are cut for an edge, but those two won't go very far. So yeah, I think this one might be done, y'all. I'm curious about the Happy Planner Happy Planner 18-month reveal. I know that that was delayed, so I'm curious about when that's going to be. That's usually something that I'll notate in that little side box. But let's go ahead and punch these holes. I wonder if I should, since it's just the bottom, I actually think I will use my crocodile. I haven't used this thing in a while. So let's use this one and get these punched out. I think I needed to clean out my Happy Planner punch anyway, so probably shouldn't use that today. May end up with a little disaster. Alrighty, so now let's get this thing back on the disc, see what we wound up with. Before I do that, let's go ahead and recap the books we used. We used Spring Florals Volume 3. This released on February the 7th. We also pulled in some Happy Planner dates, and we pulled in some holidays from the kellofaplan seasonal stickers. So I am going to grab my planner, and we're going to put this back on the pages and see what we got. So I forgot to tell y'all that the washi that I pulled was from the Planny Thing January sub box called Tea, Books, and Florals. It's just this cute little blue washi. I thought it coordinated perfectly. But anyway, there is my April 2025 monthly calendar. in my Catchall Happy Planner. I'm so appreciative of y'all coming and hanging out with me today. I know everyone's time is very valuable. I feel like this is probably the fastest I've ever gotten through a monthly spread. So I don't know if I'm running on high octane today or, if it's just my imagination. But anyway, guys, I thank y'all for hanging out with me on my video today. I hope y'all like this plan with me. If you did, please let me know by clicking on the like button and leave me a comment down below. If you'd like to see more of my videos and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please go on and hit that subscribe button. When you do, be sure to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Y'all have a great day. Happy April, everyone. Bye.